Hello everyone, welcome to my first YouTube tutorial. Today I'm going to show you how you can make an extra $15,000 per month as a local service business using my marketing system that I use for existing clients right now. I'm also going to provide you with 13 quick wins that you can implement for your own business if you are a local service business. So you're going to get value out of this one way or the other. I'll try to keep this sort of short, but it'll go for about 30 minutes because obviously there's a bit to explain. If there's any questions you have after, just feel free to reach out and I'll answer it, but let's just get into it. This is the $15,000 per month marketing system I create for local service businesses. You're going to get the complete proven framework. I'm going to show you exactly how I do this. I'm going to give you some quick wins. So 13 quick wins you can implement today if you have a local service business, and you will get results from this. Who is this for? So this is perfect for local service businesses, trades, retail shops, brick and mortar stores who want to dominate their market with consistent qualified leads. So this relies on Google Ads, Google Business Profile, local SEO, and your lead capture system for your business. They all work hand in hand. I'm going to explain exactly how they all work together a bit later. So why do you need this? Local businesses are getting crushed by competitors who master this simple framework, and 95% don't even have this implemented. So a lot of businesses, they rely on traditional marketing methods. Those days are done, especially if you're a new business coming into the market. I'm going to explain to you in this chart. All right, so if you are a business and you implement this system, you will be the yellow line and you'll grow over time and cement yourself as a market leader. If you just rely on traditional methods, you will slowly be on the decline. Could be even more rapid, but you're eventually going to fade out if you only rely on foot traffic. Here's some key statistics based around local searches and local service businesses. Here is a graphic I made explaining this exact concept. So you have your traditional marketing method, inflexible approach, low visibility, limited customer engagement. Then you have my strategy, the digital marketing flywheel, which is an adaptable strategy, high visibility, and high customer engagement. I think you get the point. All right, so I'm going to give you a bit of a story based on this. So let's just say you have two bakers. One takes the traditional method, which relies on storefront, word of mouth, newspaper ads. Baker A takes my strategy, Google Business Profile, website, Google Ads, lead capture, local SEO. Baker A that takes my strategy, they get 127% revenue increase, and a second location. Baker B closed after 15 years, relying on traditional marketing methods and wondering where all their customers have gone to. Here's another example, the impact of marketing strategies on business success. My exact point with these bakeries, the top section of this fish is my strategies, the bottom section is traditional methods. One bakery thrives, one bakery fails. It's pretty clear what I'm trying to get across there. Next slide. So this is the marketing flywheel concept. So it's self-reinforcing, and every marketing channel, reinforces the other and creates this flywheel effect that builds momentum for your business long term and gets immediate results. Now, I'm going to explain to you more in the next visual. So the key advantages for local service businesses: every component reinforces each other, minimal maintenance once built, creates unmeasurable growth through network effects. This is the visual of the marketing flywheel. So this is how the digital marketing growth flywheel works. Initial returns, instant ROI directly from digital marketing. Then the network effect kicks in. So this is people referring work to your business that have came into your system from the digital marketing. This could be 6 months down the track. So the growth accelerates as referrals increase. Then you get an accelerated ROI from all these referrals. And then you have a rapid increase in returns due to network effects. And then you have the sustainable growth of this long term. Ongoing growth with reduced acquisition costs. So your customer acquisition costs will then be cut down. So there's 4 components of this. The call-only Google Ads for immediate lead generation. The Google Business Profile Optimization for trust and visibility. The local SEO for sustainable organic growth. And the lead capture system to maximize conversions. So component 1, call-only Google Ads. So these are specific ads that you run through Google's network that target your ideal customers. Now, to give you an example of this, I'll get a photo up. Call-only ad. This is what it looks like. So you've probably made searches on Google, plumber near me, coffee shop near me, any type of service, and you may have seen an ad like this. You may have seen just a text ad pop up. Now, this is specifically a call-only ad, and the difference between this and any other type of ad is that your phone number visibly appears when the ad pops up. And the reason why this is so good is because it creates less friction, and when people click on your phone number, it will directly dial the number straight away without them having to go through to your website and then call you. So it reduces the point of contact so you can capture that lead and land them straight away. All right, let's get that off. Okay, so here's some key points to the call-only ads. I'm not going to go into detail exactly how to set up a Google ad campaign because I'll be here for another hour. So I'm going to show you a chart of an overview of how it works. So you have your Google account, you then have your campaign. So let's just say you're a plumber. You then have an ad group of keywords that you want to target for a specific service maybe. So let's just say hot water systems, bathroom repairs, and this one might be pipe repairs. And then under pipe repairs ad group, you will have a list of target keywords that go into that ad group, and then you can run it to 3 different ads. So ad 1, 2, 3, which you can test against each other and see what gets you the best results. Okay, so that's a basic overview of a Google Ads account setup for a search campaign or a call-only campaign. All right. So 3 key points. Call-only ads eliminate friction for service businesses with one-tap call, so they can click your phone number and call you straight away. 2, no website visit needed. Can call direct from Google. So I've already mentioned that, just going over it. Okay, these type of ads are perfect for high intent searches. Example, plumber near me. If anybody's typing that in, they obviously need a plumber. So perfect for high intent Google searches. So here's 2 quick wins that you can implement now if you're running Google Ads, and it will get you better results. So quick win number 1 is add negative keywords for DIY searches, how-to, or tutorials. You don't want people calling you that want to try do it themselves. They're obviously not qualified. So a negative keyword is, you would add, let's just say plumbing tutorial. You would add that as a negative keyword, and anybody that searches tutorial relating to plumbing keywords, your ad won't show up for that. So you're not going to be wasting money on clicks that are just blowing your budget out. Quick win number 2, add price or cost as a negative keyword if you sell a premium service. So you don't want people shopping around, clicking on your ad and wasting money just to get a quote. You want people who need you now and are willing to pay. So if anybody's typing in cheapest plumber near me, or how much does it cost to get a bathroom repair, you might want to add that as a negative keyword so you filter out those people that are unqualified and they're just going to price shop. So you're probably going to be wondering, how do you get to this $15,000 price point? And I'm going to show you how you could, $15,000 in revenue per month. I'm going to show you exactly how you can do this just based off a Google only core campaign. Nothing to do with anything else I'm talking about. So $27 per cost per call, which is reasonable. Between 27 to 100. It always depends on the industry, but you get the point. Let's just say your average plumbing job value is $780. If you get 19 quality leads per month and you convert them, that equals the $15,000 per month revenue target that you're after. So here's just a graphic I made for that. Okay, so component number 2. This is Google Business Profile Optimization. This is vital. I have some key points here on how you can optimize it. I'll just give you an example of what a Google Business Profile is. Oh, on the wrong bit there. Okay, so you've probably typed in coffee shop near me, and on the Google Maps, businesses have popped up. Here you can see 4 businesses. These are all Google Business Profiles. They have reviews, 5 stars. You can click on it and you can read about the business, what services they do, etc., etc. A bit about the business. You get the point. This is a Google Business Profile. Now, the reason why this is so important, and the key reason I wanted to explain this is, let's just say I type in electrician near me, which I have here, and there's 3 businesses that pop up. This one's sponsored, so don't worry about that. Okay, these 2, Monster Electrical, S&C Electrical, they popped up because they're closest to me in proximity, but they also have high reviews, 26, 4.8 stars, 4.9 stars, 22 reviews, so they have good reviews. But the reason I wanted to show you this search is because All Access Electrical and Air, they're not even close by to me. They're actually probably about 15, 20 kilometers away, but they still show up on Google Maps because their business is so well optimized and they have so many 5-star reviews that even if they're not close to me, they still show up. And just these 366 reviews alone, that's going to build so much trust, and people will be calling them. Okay, so that's an example of Google Business Profile and why an optimized one matters. Your Google Business Profile is often the first impression for potential customers, especially for local searches. Most businesses set it up once and forget it, but the winners treat it as a dynamic marketing channel. So it is basically your digital storefront, and it is very important. So doing this will get you free leads every month if optimized. So it's a free way of generating traffic, and all you need to do is optimize this and get reviews from customers, and you'll get a steady flow of organic free leads. So here's some quick wins that you can implement for this system, for Google Business Profile. So the quick win number 1 is add your top 5 services in your Google Business Profile. Some people probably don't even do this. So this helps you show up for those key services locally. The next quick win is add your related service categories. So I know specifically for air conditioning contractors, there is a category that is air conditioning contractor, which is great, but there's also other categories related to that. For example, HVAC contractor, and a lot of people only put one. If you only put one, you're missing out on an opportunity to show up for all the other related services that you do. So that one is vital. So make sure you do that if you have related services. Obviously, don't put unrelated services. That's not going to be good. Yeah, any related services you have that you can put in your Google business profile, do that. Okay, so the next part of this whole system, component number 3, is local SEO. So local SEO is getting your website right and the content on your website so that you show up in search results related to what your target customers are searching. So let's just use the electrician near me example. If we scroll down, here we have some businesses that are showing up for this search. So Jim's Electrical, Gold Coast Electrician Services, Metropolitan Electrical Contractors. So that in a nutshell is SEO, and the reason they show up in those searches is because they have optimized their local SEO for those keywords, and Google makes them show up in the search results. So to give you an example, a basic overview of exactly, well, there's a lot to it, but to keep it short, you have your H1, which is important, so your post title. So, Gold Coast Electrician, straight away, they're keywords that you would want to target. And then you have the content, so that's all the keywords throughout, the paragraphs you create for your website pages. Side tip, your mobile friendliness, so how good your website looks on mobile is very important and a Google ranking factor. And then you also have your speed. So if you have a bad page speed on desktop and mobile, Google will actually, inhibit your listing from showing up. So that's just a basic overview of local SEO and, how this works for your business. So it gives you a free source of organic leads. All right, next bit. Okay, so the two most important parts of the local SEO is the on-site optimization and the Google Business Profile. Then it's the reviews and the citations. An example of a citation is when you are in a directory, so a local directory, Yellow Pages, High Pages, Airtasker is one, I think. So local directories are citations. Reviews is obviously Google reviews. And then third on that list is your local content creation. Fourth is the link building. Not going to go into that. Okay, so Google Ads gets you immediate results. Local SEO equals long-term digital foundation and organic traffic and organic leads. So a quick win for the local SEO is to create suburb targeted page. So let's just say your local suburb, let's just say it's Bundall. You could make a service page that's optimized for plumber in Bundall. This is very targeted. I made, for one of my aircon clients, I create pages for him in Sydney's eastern suburbs, and he ranks on Point Piper for the specific service that he wants to rank for, and he ranks on page 1. So this is a great way to get traffic and leads, and it's very simple to do if you can do it right. So that's a quick win there. Quick win number 2 is to create areas that we serve. So you need a signal to Google that you do serve those areas. So whether that's in the footer section of your website or throughout it, or if you have the page structure set up properly, if you put the areas we serve in there, Google will look at that as a ranking factor and help you show up. Okay, so if you do tiers 1 and 2 of this example here, that puts you ahead of 80% of your competitors who aren't even doing this at all. So it's very important for this whole flywheel system. Okay, so the next component, number 4, is the lead capture system. So this is how you actually capture the leads at the end of it. So this is dedicated landing pages. This is when people first land onto your website. Do you have a form when they first get onto your website? Is your phone number available? Do you have a good call to action? You need to add social proof onto your website, so that's testimonials. Do you have multiple capture methods? Do you have a prominent phone number? I'm going to show you an example now of this. Okay, so here you can see as an example, this business, their website, it's not really optimized too much. Yes, they have their phone number in the top right hand corner. That's great. You should do that. But in this section here, which is the hero section, they don't actually have a form. Obviously, you can see what they do, but you could have a form here. So you could capture a quote straight away. You could also have your phone number here and make it really clickable. Make it call us now. And this is a quick win for capturing leads on your website. You can add a sticky phone bar to the bottom of your website so that it shows up and it doesn't matter what page of the website you are on. At any point in time, the lead can call you when they are ready and you can capture that lead. So that is a quick win that I will show you now. That is a quick win, the sticky phone bar that always shows up. So I'm going to go through the 3 key points for the lead capture system. Most small business websites are glorified brochures and they're not optimized for lead capture. 2, they fail to convert visitors into leads, obviously because it's set up poorly. 3, you need a system to turn visitors into actual leads and appointments. So you can't just do this half-assed. You need to really put some thought into this and get it set up properly so you get the most bang for your buck and you can convert the most traffic possible. So quick win number 1, I already told you, the sticky phone number. Having your phone number prominent on that first section of the website. Quick win number 2, add 3 testimonials to just under that hero section or thereabouts, so people can see that you can provide the service needed and you build trust with them straight away because other people have used your service. Quick win number 3, if you have a form on your website, don't overcomplicate it and make the form, don't have 20 different fields people needs to fill out. Keep it simple and only keep the valuable information, the valuable questions that you need information for. So whether that's name, email, phone number, what service they're after, reduce the friction so that you can capture the lead easier and people don't get frustrated because the form's 20 fields long. Okay, to give you an example of this, let's just say you're a landscaping company. You have a 2.1% conversion rate, and that, after optimizing your lead capture, goes to a 9.7% conversion rate. Just by making your lead capture optimized, you could have a 4.6x better conversion rate, which, from doing no extra effort of getting more traffic, that speaks for itself. It's a 4.6x better conversion. All right, let's go on to the next step. So the flywheel effect and the implementation roadmap. This is an overview of sort of how long it would take to do this yourself. You can obviously do this yourself. There's a lot of key aspects of this that you probably need to learn, but you have the gist, and this is how long it would take you to probably set it up, 22 to 30 days, and then you got to implement it and just execute it really well. So I'm going to go over the complete system in 9 key points, just to recap everything. So I think you get the gist of how it all works together, how it compounds over time, and how much benefit this can give your business. Now, the call-only ads drive immediate results for lead generation. You will get leads within the first week or couple days if you can do this correctly. Callers who see optimized Google Business Profile, which increases trust. Website visitors can convert through the lead capture system. Happy customers leave positive reviews. Improved reviews boost your Google Business Profile rankings. Better Google Business Profile rankings enhances local SEO results. Better SEO means lower ad costs and more organic traffic for your business. More traffic provides data to optimize the lead capture systems on your website. The cycle continues, building momentum. So you can see how that creates the continuous effect and the flywheel effect that you're after and I've been explaining. So here's some quick wins for starting the flywheel. Quick win number 1, start with the Google Business Profile optimization, fastest momentum builder, and it's free. Quick win number 2, focus on getting 5 new reviews in the next 7 days. If you have customers that you've already worked with, you can just reach out to them. Obviously, if they've been happy with your service, and just get some quick reviews that way. Straight away, the Google reviews will be up, and it's a signal to Google that you're doing business, and they will start showing you. Quick win number 3, set up conversion tracking between all the components within the system. This is very important so you can paint a picture of what's happening overall. It does take a little bit of technical knowledge, but if you understand marketing and how to do this, I would implement this. Quick win number 4, create a simple follow-up email for every customer asking for reviews and referrals from them. So anytime you complete a job or deal with a customer, ask them if they're willing to leave a review. That's just another strategy for you to generate more reviews for your business and seem more credible. Okay, so final key points. That's pretty much the end of this presentation. The digital divide is widening every day. Most of your competitors aren't doing this, or they're doing it poorly, and they're not doing it to this level. So you can either do this yourself and use all those quick wins that I've given you. Obviously, there's a lot more to it, but we offer services for businesses that want it done for them, and we can do this and provide you monthly reports, and we've done it many times, and the system is the same for every business we implement. So last key point, remember, businesses that master their digital presence today will thrive in the future, and they will turn their business into an asset that has compounding growth and an endless amount of customers. If you get onto this earlier rather than later, you will have a head start over all your competitors. So hopefully this gave you some value. Please comment below or give me some feedback on how I can make the videos better. This is my first YouTube video, and I'll be doing one high level video a week for you. Yeah, I just hope you get something out of this, and if you want this presentation, I can email it through to you. Just flick me a message on Instagram or reach out via my agency or socials. If you want an audit, I can audit your business and show you exactly where we can help. If you want this system done for you, contact me and I can do this for you, and I can implement it quicker than 30 days. So thanks for watching.